And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of the Philadelphia Flyers and the Ottawa Senators. Flyers coming off of the big 4-2 win over the Washington Capitals the other night. Just listening to Jim Jackson here, the Flyers play-by-play guy, talking about Dan Vladar. He is back, starting to look like the goalie he was before the injury. So big game here. Would like to end the first half, not really the first half, but before the Olympic break here with a win. Right now sitting about 6 points out of a playoff spot. So almost feels like a must win here for the Flyers. So after tonight, there's no Flyers hockey for 20 days. So we'll have to come up with some other things to stream, talk about on Sunday. Last Sunday we did just a little Q&A session. Talked a lot of fantasy baseball. This Sunday we'll do the same. We'll talk some fantasy baseball. We'll talk the Super Bowl's coming up on Sunday as well. So we'll talk about that. Let's make sure we are good to go on all the sides here. All right, let's make sure we are good on all the sides. We are live over there. We are live over there. We'll go through the NHL schedule tonight. We'll go through the NBA schedule. We'll take a look at college basketball tonight as well. Only one top 25 game tonight. Michigan's taking on Penn State. Michigan and Penn State not very good in basketball. So Michigan should blow them out. Michigan's ranked number 2. Let's turn NBC Sports down a little bit here. As soon as I see who's in goal tonight, we'll let you guys know. But the NHL schedule tonight, besides us, you got the Penguins and Sabres, Islanders and Devils, Hurricanes and Rangers, Predators and Capitals, and Panthers and Lightning at 7:30. I believe our guy Thomas Fitzpatrick will be live on his channel for that one. And then tonight, the Kings and Golden Knights. NBA tipped off here any second as well. Wizards, Pistons, Nets, Magic, Jazz, Hawks, Bulls, Raptors at 7:30. Hornets, Rockets, Spurs, Mavericks, Warriors, Suns, and the Sixers and Lakers. Depending on what time we get done tonight, we'll check to see if our guy play-by-play with JJ goes live for the Sixers game. If he does, we'll redirect. If Fitzy's still live when we end, we'll go to Fitzy first. But they're doing a little Olympic celebration here before the game starts. The Olympics have started, even though opening ceremonies aren't until tomorrow night. Mrs. PAS told me somebody already won a gold medal. So no, you smell. First off, great name. Welcome in, saying go Flyers. They're introducing the Olympians to the crowd. Obels, who's a healthy scratch. Ristolainen will play for Team Finland. Dan Vladar will play for Team Chechia. Lador is on the ice but doesn't have a helmet, so I don't know if he's in net tonight or not. All right, there they go. Oh, Samheim is an Olympian as well. Yeah, you like Kolosov? I'm not. I don't know. Maybe he just hasn't gotten a good enough chance yet. Hey, Lauren Hart will sing the national anthem. Oh, yep, she'll sing "Oh Canada" first. So we're not missing any action. We're still waiting for puck to drop here. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Olympic hockey schedule. There it is. Let's see here. Women's hockey. When do men start? Going through the lineup here. Thursday the 12th. Thursday the 12th. It looks like some preliminary round start. Canada, United States played Latvia. So most of the games are on when we are at work. Other games have started. Islanders and Devils are scoreless. Hurricanes and Rangers are scoreless. Just a couple minutes in on each of those. Saturday the 14th, the men played Denmark at 3 o'clock. The 15th at 3 o'clock, they play Germany. And then that's it. Then they go through qualification games. Bam is here. What's up, Bam? I saw your Sixers made a trade with OKC. I don't know. Was it a good trade for you guys? And a ceremonial puck drop here from a young man named Rain Casa. Hey, Daniel Barry is here as well. What's up, Daniel Barry? Guys, make sure you check out Daniel Barry. Does a great job of not only posting sports highlights like his name says, but he does live streams, live reactions as well. Very cool. Couturier talking to. Hey, Daniel Barry posting on both sides. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We have 3 people tonight over on the Rumble side so far, so welcome in over there. Some cool things happening with Rumble this week. They made their platform so you can now upload short videos, 90 seconds at a clip. Where I think YouTube, you can upload up to a 3-minute video. That's not a short anymore. Here we go. Both teams out at center ice here. Referees are on the ice as well. Ladora in net for the Flyers. James Reimer in net. Flyers will win the opening draw, get to the red line, and wing it all the way down. Old man Ferguson. Why? I thought she was fine. I thought she did a fine job. You didn't like the national anthem? I thought she did a very good job. He says, yeah, not a huge fan of the trade. McCann has struggled coming back from injury, and we have an excess of guards, but he looked great his rookie year and was getting better. No, you smell, says I heard McCann, so I was sad to see him go. Fight for it along the near boards here. Ottawa comes away with it, and they'll clear it out. Bam says, I don't hate it either. Mixed feelings. Seems like a move to just get below the luxury tax. Gotcha. Bam says, bigger Philly sports news is the departure of Jeff Stoutland, Eagles O-line coach and run game coordinator after 13 seasons. Wow. All right. Flyers have it in the Ottawa zone here along the far boards. Winging across, and it goes all the way back out to center ice. Flyers have to go back and get it. Tippett brings it up. Tippett, the wrister, is deflected up and out of play. Oh, Jeff Passan just tweeted. They're still talking about Classe from something last year. Indicted Cleveland Guardian pitcher Emmanuel Classe is accused of throwing suspect pitches to benefit bettors in at least 48 games over 2 years, significantly more than was initially revealed by prosecutors. Wow. Well, all these leagues made their bed when they decided to partner with all these betting apps. Coach Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Jason Peters, Barrett Brooks, Jordan Mailata. Yep, wow, Class A and deep stuff. Yep. All right, Ottawa will win the draw here. Just 2.5 minutes in, they send it all the way down. Vladar stops it, wings it along the near boards here. Ottawa flips it back behind the net, and it goes out to center ice. Still, both teams looking for their first shot on goal. Flyers announcers are Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher. If you watch any of the save Vladar, puck is loose, it goes wide. You might know Boucher. Usually during the national broadcast, Boucher is the man between the benches down on the ice, but he's the analyst for the Flyers. Hey, Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Gave you a like, but no cookies. Ronnie gave us a like, but no cookies today. No cookies from Ronnie. Sanheim's got it. Banks it up on the near boards. Ottawa keeps it in. Still fighting for it along the near boards. Now the Flyers come away with it. Juleson out of the reach of Hathaway. This will be icing. Cookies. There we go. Ronnie with the cookies. Thank you so much. Oh, Ronnie got botted. I got to get rid of Nightbot. We can spam. We can spam emotes in the chat. Come on. Flyers will bank it out the center ice, but Ottawa's on it. Banks it right back in, winding down into the first 4 minutes of play here. Ottawa with one shot. Dvorak, nice move. Comes wide of the net. The shot, saved by Reimer. Ottawa's got it, and they'll head up ice. Giroux's got it at center. He'll flip it into the Flyer end. Vladar sweeps it into the near corner. Turnover here by the Flyers right in front of the net. Shot, save Vladar. The rebound. Controlled by Ottawa against the far boards. Now the Flyers have it behind the net. Ristolainen looking for an outlet. This will be icing again. Flyers win the defensive zone draw here. Get to the red line and flip it all the way down. They'll go for a change after a couple icings. But Ottawa's got it along the near boards here. Banks it out the center. Drysdale with it. Gives it to Brink. Drops it for Drysdale. Michkov brings it in. York's got it. Back behind the net. And Cates. Brink to Michkov. Oh. Greg steals it for Ottawa and will flip it all the way down. No icing. Jeff Passan tweeting again. This will be another icing on the Flyers. 14:32 left here in the first. Flyers still looking for their first shot on net. I am not doing any Olympic hockey. I'm not planning on doing any Olympic hockey. Flyers once again unable to clear. Ottawa in on Vladar, and he'll dive on top of that one and hold. We'll have to check with Fitzy. I don't know if Fitzy plans on doing any of the Olympic hockey. I do not. I do not plan on it. Flyers will win the draw. Should have been a penalty there, but nothing called against Ottawa. Kind of interfered with Tippett there as he tried to get up ice. Ottawa gets to the red line and flips in. Flyers will wing it around the boards. Out to center ice. But Ottawa right back in. Stützle. Nice job by Zegras. Zegras gets to the blue line. Still holding. Barkey still with the puck. Tried to backhand it, and it went wide. Zegras now. Nice pass across the sealer. The wrister towards the net goes wide. Hathaway with a big hit there, but Ottawa clears it down. Flyers play it at their own blue line. Hathaway brings it back in. Falls down. Couturier with a big hit in the far boards. Now Ottawa will get a clear. No, unable to clear. No, now they get the puck back. Sealer keeps it in. And now Ottawa will clear. Three shots for Ottawa, one for Philly. Philly really has not been able to get their offense set up yet. Ottawa doing a great job of keeping the puck out. Dvorak will get to the blue line and dump it all the way down. Probably go for a change. Jensen brings it in for Ottawa. Kachuk goes to the corner. York flips it out, and not enough for icing. 12 minutes to go here in the first. They took the shot away from the Flyers, so the Flyers still do not officially have a shot. Cates will bring it up through center. Sanheim the shot. Now that will go in as a shot. Reimer will glove it and hold for a whistle. But once again, welcome in, everybody. Still got two people watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. Live streaming on X, Kick, almost live on all the platforms. We do not live stream the Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Fitzy. Oh, Fitzy just went live. He's doing the Panthers Lightning game. Games that have started, the Sabres have a 1-0 lead over the Penguins. The Hurricanes have a 1-0 lead over the Rangers. Capitals have a 1-0 lead over the Predators. Michigan, number 2 ranked Michigan in college basketball, has a 56-24 halftime lead over Penn State. Michigan is 20-1 on the season. Flyers able to win the draw, but turn it over here. And that one banked all the way down. Not enough for icing. So Ristolainen's got to play it. Flyers unable to clear. Vladar without a stick for some reason. He still made the save. This will be icing on the Flyers. How did Vladar lose his stick? Cousins knocked it out of his hands. That should be a penalty. Ottawa will win the draw. Vladar run over in the crease. Nothing called. Brink will get to it back behind the Ottawa net. But Ottawa's got it here along the near boards. They'll head up ice. 11 minutes to go here in the first. Hey, Miss Gina's here. Saying greetings, Mr. PAS. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Miss Gina. You're here now. Drysdale will bring it in for the Flyers. He's onside. Holds. Tried to get it to Barkey, but it's intercepted there. And Ottawa will hold it back behind their net. Cousins will bring it up through center. He's onside as he gets to the Flyer end. This shot saved Vladar. Cousins gets to the loose puck. Couturier. And bad pass there. And the Flyers could not get anything set up. Just past the midway point here of the first period. Are there two Cousins on Ottawa? Nick Cousins. That puck will go up and out of play. Oh, it's spelt different. Nick Collins spells it like Kirk Cousins spells his last name. And Dylan Cousins spells it Cozens. Well, I don't know if it shows up on your side, Miss Gina. It used to be in the chat on the YouTube side, it used to be a wrench next to your name. Now it looks like it's a little shield or something. So a little change that YouTube has made. Oops. I closed down X. I didn't want to do that. I want to keep that open for the news that Passon keeps tweeting out. That one banked in all the way down. Flyers have it here. Ristolainen out at the blue line, sends it down low behind the net. Michkov behind the net now. Sanheim back down the brink. And he turns it over, and Ottawa will head up ice. Right, it is a shield. I got to figure out what's going on with the emotes. I don't like that it's not showing the emotes in the chat. You can see the YouTube chat can see it, but the software chat doesn't like it. It shows this. Zegras banks it out. Tip it. He's onside. Fires it. Oh. Flyers send it back behind the net. 7.5 minutes left in the first. Shots are 7-0 Ottawa. No icing as Vladar plays it back behind the net. Dvorak. Konechny gets to the blue line and dumps. Big hit there. Konechny comes away with the puck, wings it towards the blue line. York kept it in. And now it's banked out to center ice. Ottawa will get to the blue line and go for a change. Man, Flyer, it's unbelievable that we're 13 minutes into this period and they can't get a shot on goal. Grunstrom gives it up to Couturier. The wrister goes all the way through. Cousins will bring it up. Sanheim. Flyers bank it out to center ice. I went through again, Miss Jean. I went through the names again to see who's on the ban list because we haven't seen Bud in a while, but wasn't on the list, so hopefully he's okay. Maybe he's just waiting for baseball to start up again. Ottawa, man. Holding on to the puck. They're still holding here. 5 minutes left here in the first. No icing again as Ottawa sends it all the way down. Stützle with the puck. Puck is loose back behind the net. Save Vladar. And here come the Flyers up the other way. Tip it, brings it in. The backhand goes wide. Barkey the shot saved. There's an official shot now. Zegras now back behind the blue line, or the goal line, excuse me. Tip it. Sanheim, the big blast save, and They'll go to TV timeout here with 4:10 left. Miss Gina says, I hope so too. Last we saw him, we both had an earache. Yeah. First for me since you were a kid. Wow. Yeah, so hopefully he's just waiting for baseball season. It's up to 3 people watching on the Rumble side. Let's go. So our next live stream will be Sunday again. Another call it a Q&A session, call it a fantasy baseball hangout, call it whatever you want. We'll be live again for like an hour like we did last time, depending on how busy the chat is. Then we'll see. Then we'll see what to do over the next couple of weeks with no Flyers hockey. I don't think St. John's plays too much. I think St. John. I looked. I think St. John's only plays once over that same span. Let's take a look. Johnny's schedule. And they're almost done with the season here. They do play tomorrow night against number 3 UConn. Ooh, that's a big one. St. John's is 17-5 on the season, 10-1 in the Big East. Monday. They play the 21st, but the Mets are on. So the baseball is shaping up in Port St. Lucie. Yes, it is. Flyers tried to put that one back towards the blue line. It goes out to center ice, so they just have to regroup here. There's a stick on the ice. Why doesn't the official pick that up instead of just standing around? Puck is back behind the net here. Ottawa looking for an outlet. That one high and wide over Vladar. Grubenkin lobs one. Connecting. He's onside. Oh, tried to center one to Sanheim. It's intercepted. 3 minutes left to go. Maybe we'll see if we could do a stream with like some of the other baseball guys. Dr. DeLay, maybe talk to Dr. DeLay about his Pirates. Talk to Fitzy about his Red Sox. Talk to play-by-play with JJ about his Phillies. On the go with CeeLo about his Braves. Hit a body in front. And Ottawa unable to clear. Flyers keep it in Kate. Meachkoff steals. Back behind the net. Looking for an outlet. York, the wrist shot goes wide. And now Ottawa will bank it out to center ice. Brink gets taken down. Nothing called. They're like, yeah, let's get this game over with so we can start our 3-week vacation. Two minutes left to go here in the first. Shots are 8-2 in favor of Ottawa. Juleson turns it over back behind his own net. Cousins has it. Shabbat, the wrister is wide. Shot blocked in front, never made it through to Vladar. Flyers will clear it down. The defender fell down, but the Flyers are going for a change. We have a whistle here with 1:20 left. During the first intermission, we'll take a look at the scores. We'll check in on our guy Fitzy as well. Puck is out at center ice here. Zegras comes away with it. Now Archie will send it down low, but only Senators are there. 54 seconds left in the first. Maddie 777 saying go Senators. I believe Maddie's been here before on the Rumble side. Oh, Ottawa number 19. So the Flyers will get the power play. You know what that means.
The Flyers are going on the Kika power play.
Thank you, Lou Nolan. 40 seconds left in the period. So the Flyers, if they don't score, will get a minute 20 of fresh ice. The Senators win the draw here. Hey, there's our guy, Charles. Gina says, come on, Flyers. Mr. Charles, how are you tonight? 23 seconds left here in the first period. And Ottawa will clear that one all the way down. Maybe time for one last rush. 10 seconds left. Here comes Drysdale. Dvorak. And that's broken up. 5 seconds left. Flyers can't touch. They would have been offside. So that'll take care of the first period. 1:20 left on the power play when we start the second. So scoreless after one. 8-2 is the shots. Charles says he's great. All is well. Let's go. We got 12 likes already. Let's go. We got 10 likes over there. So great stuff, everybody. Let's take a look at NHL.com so we can keep track of how much time is left in the intermission. We'll take a look at the stats. Once again, the shots were 8-2 in favor of Ottawa. Flyers won 8 out of the 14 faceoffs that period. That's 57.1%. Neither team had officially had a power play. The Flyers are still on the power play, so they're not 0 for 1 yet. Hits are 9 apiece. Block shots 4 for Ottawa, 3 for the Flyers. Logs of Love. First off, that's the second person that came in with a great name. First of all, Logs of Love. Yeah, Flyers have a chance. And honestly, I would be, if you're a Flyer fan, you'd be upset if you lost to Ottawa. Maybe not. The Flyers are 23rd in our power rankings, and Ottawa's 18th. So Ottawa is ranked a little bit better than the Flyers. Oh, it's Mark's chat. Gotcha. You changed your name because of trolling. You said. So let's check in on our guy. If you're on the YouTube side, I don't know. We could do this everywhere here. Oh, Fitzy's got 10 people watching. Let's go. Let's go. Fitzy's got a ton of people watching hockey. So if you're on the YouTube side, check out our guy Thomas Fitzpatrick there at that link. No matter which side you're on. We got 5 people watching on the Rumble side tonight. Let's go. Welcome in. Say hi to Fitzy. I don't know if just because of the two teams. Fitzy's got a ton of people watching him tonight. That's awesome. So Thomas Fitzpatrick is part of our team here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. Helps us with football streams. We'll fill in every once in a while for some baseball streams. Exciting things happening over on the Rumble side as well. They introduced cryptocurrency pay. They just started doing shorts. So we'll do some shorts here and get them going over there eventually. I want to look at this. They're talking about their software. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Rick says he's going to go live. Let's check out Rumble Rick. See if Rumble Rick is live. Oh, you're not following Rick. We will follow Rick. Hey, Jesse's here. What's up, Jesse? Charles, with one of his many quotes saying, without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Once again, because we are getting closer and closer to opening day, I keep checking the copyright website to see if the book has been approved yet. And as soon as it's approved, I will put the book up for pre-order. Jesse's eating Taco Bell right now. Yeah, Fitzy's got a nice group going over there right now. Up to 18 people watching. That's awesome. Rhino is doing the NFL honors tonight. We still have 8.5 minutes left here in the intermission. Yeah, stay tuned. He says. Nice. We've actually had a good number over on X tonight. We have 11 people over there. Just making sure I'm not missing anything in the chat here. Let's take a look at the other games here. End of the first, the Penguins have a 2-1 lead over the Sabres. Islanders and Devils are scoreless. Hurricanes have a 1-0 lead over the Rangers. Capitals have a 2-0 lead over the Predators. And the game Thomas Fitzpatrick is doing, the Lightning have a 1-0 lead over the Panthers. Tonight, let's turn Fitzy down a little bit. Still 6 minutes left to go here. Just keep an eye over. Where is it? Right here. The chat is quiet here in the intermission. Oh, that's what we missed. Curling has started. Oh, man. Oh, those are qualifiers. Olympic schedule. It's 158 in Italy. 158. Tomorrow? Yes, it's Thursday, 158. So they're about 6 hours ahead of us. Charles says NHL action live streaming now on the PAS network. Coverage on Twitch, X, Rumble, YouTube. Hit the like, sub, follow button on your various social media platforms. Jesse said, did you see that the Super Bowl next year is on Valentine's Day? Told my wife I can't take her out on Valentine's Day that next year. We don't usually go out on Valentine's Day. We do go out, but not usually on the actual day. And is that true? Is it going to be on Valentine's Day next year? Stinks that the Olympics are. It doesn't stink that they're in Italy, but it's just with the time difference, it's going to be almost impossible to watch. So great stuff, everybody. Let us know in the chat on all the platforms who you're rooting for. We got to be getting close here. Got to be getting close. Well, we gained a sub on YouTube. Thank you to whoever that was. We got a minute left here. Minute left here in the intermission. Once again, the Flyers have a minute 20 left on the power play. Once again, on the YouTube side, make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Super Bowl championship game 2027, February 4th. There you go. Jesse dropped the knowledge. Charles confirms it. Let's go. Going over some first period highlights here. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the second. Let me make sure we're live here. Yep. National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Oh, that was cool. All the people, all the yeah, words. Try them. All the girls that work for the Flyers in some capacity, all down to the ice and took a photo. That's cool. She's like, "Oh my goodness, the national broadcast is talking about me." Jesse says, "I hope my Lions will do better next year. I hope my Jets will do better next year too. I don't expect the Jets to be a playoff team, but you got to be better than you can't keep winning 3 games every year." Right now, the Flyers are 7 points out of a playoff spot, but do have 2 games in hand over the so that's four. That's a potential 4 points. So you got to. This is one of the games, so you got to win tonight. Here we go. Flyers will win the draw. And the Flyers will bring it up ice. They're on side. Nope. Deflected back out the center. Flyers got to regroup back in their own end. A minute to go in the power play. York drops the puck. Tip it. Tried to get it to Michkov. Bad pass there. And Ottawa will clear it all the way down. 45 seconds left. Tip it. Brings it up through center. Gets to the blue line. Barkey sends it back behind the net. Michkov. Fight for it along the near boards. York. Barkey tried to send one down deep. And that one will be cleared down. 20 seconds left. Time for one more rush. Konechny. Sanheim. Zegras. Tried the center one and it's intercepted. It's 3-on-2 for Ottawa the other way. Tried to center it there, but it's deflected back behind the Flyer net. And now the Flyers will bring it up ice. Oh, nice drop. Oh, Zegras let the puck go. That one banked out the center. Flyers have to regroup. Drysdale gets to the blue line, stops, and dumps it all the way down. Here comes Hathaway. And shoots it. Goes wide to Reimer. Shot. Save. Drysdale's got it. Drysdale backhands it. Hathaway comes away with the puck. Drysdale up at the point. The shot. Save. The puck loose. Gets knocked away. Grunstrom back out the. Oh, Drysdale tries to pivot and he's bumped off the puck. Nice shift there for the Flyers. Oh, and Ottawa Senator fell down. Flyers bringing it on side. The wrist shot goes wide. Kachuk, he's on side. The shot, save Vladar. Juleson gets pulled down to the ice. Ottawa. Cates trying to clear, and he will. Brink has it, holds. Oh, Michkov, nice move. Holds on. The backhand save, the puck loose, and it goes all the way out. Ristolainen with the puck. 3.5 minutes into the second period. Michkov, could not find the puck. Ottawa right back up ice. Nope, Flyers have it at their own blue line. Ristolainen. Jensen up to the red line. He'll flip it into the Flyer end. They give chase. Ristolainen's got it, though, behind the net. Tip it. Zegras gets to the blue line. They're onside. Bad pass there by the Flyers. And here comes Ottawa the other way. Somebody lost the stick. Well, a Flyer lost the stick, but the Flyers have possession. Tip it. Comes up through center. He's onside. Tried to center it. Goes wide, and here comes Ottawa the other way. It's a 4-on-2. Flyers able to get back. Back behind the Flyer net. Where is it? And Ottawa keeps it in. York chops it out the center, but Ottawa's on it. 15:05 left here in the second. Miss Gina saying, come on, Flyers. But Vladar knocked that one down, but Ottawa gets to the loose puck. York unable to clear. That's offside. Ottawa can't play it. They'll be offside. Now the Flyers have it. Konechny. Flyers bank it out. Not enough for icing. Flyers will go for a change. Vladar stops the puck here. Juleson. Couturier. And he has the puck intercepted. Cousins. Vladar makes the save, but we have a penalty. I cannot believe Cousins did not score there. Yo, Jacob's here. How are you, Jacob? How's the new job going? I don't think hockey. Who considers hockey the most dangerous sport? What a save by Vladar with the right pad. Couturier will go to the sin bin. 14:08 left here in the second period. Ristolainen, Dvorak, Cates, and Sealer on the ice for the Flyers. Flyers unable to clear it, and now they will. None of the big four sports are all that dangerous, if you ask me. Flyers unable to clear. Cates has got it. Ristolainen will join, but Ristolainen with the puck tried to give it back to Cates, but it's wide. The Flyers will peel back here. 1:05 left on the advantage. That one will go all the way down. So the Flyers winding off some more time. 50 seconds left on the advantage. Ottawa knocks Shabbat with this shot save. Man, knocking down Flyers and taking the puck. Combat sports, yeah, like those, like yeah, exactly. Boxing, MMA. I mean, whether you're into it or not, bull riding. Bull riding is more dangerous than any of the big four sports. Ottawa will win the draw here. 30 seconds left on the advantage. Ottawa now along the near boards. Sealer will get to the puck and we'll clear it all the way down. No, only out the center ice. 15 seconds on the power play. Ottawa will bring it back in. They're onside. Giroux's got it here, former Flyer. Cates will dive and clear the zone. The Flyers kill off the power play, but Ottawa's got it. 12 minutes to go here in the second. Flyers will bank it out the center. Michkov with the puck. And the Flyers turn it over. Once again, the Flyers unable to clear. Whip it around the boards here. That one snared by Vladar, and a whole hold for a whistle. Pro wrestling is probably more dangerous than basketball, baseball, or hockey. Definitely more dangerous than basketball and baseball. I don't know. Hockey could be pretty dangerous. The stunts they pull could be very dangerous. Yeah. I mean, guys have their careers ended all the time from injuries. I thought he was going to go live, he said. What are you doing? Nope. That's not what I wanted. Oops. Ottawa will win the draw. Flipped in towards the net. It goes wide. Flyers will clear. But Ottawa right back in. Flyers will head back up ice now. Drysdale. Shot. Save Reimer. And they hold for a whistle. Shots are 15-5. And Ottawa will win the defensive zone draw and bank it out to center ice. Flyers unable to clear it. Back behind the net. Barkey trying to get to it. Juleson. Jensen's shot is blocked, but Ottawa gets to it. Where's the puck? Ottawa's got it behind the net. And they score. My goodness. The Flyers have cashed it in for the Olympic break. Cousins gets the goal. I mean, horrible. 8th goal of the year for Cousins. Hathaway, fans on the shot. And Ottawa, no, unable to clear so far. Oh, they hit something back behind the net. And now Ottawa will backhand it out through center. It's 2-on-1 the other way. Good job by Ristolainen. Shots are 17-5. 9-3 in this period for Ottawa. Flyers have the puck here. Ristolainen will flip it out through center. Not enough for icing. But Ottawa's already back on it. Cates brings it up to center. Dumps it around the boards. Drysdale. Flyers are playing this just dump and chase game, and it's not working one bit. This will be nope, no icing on Ottawa. That's off a Konechny into the Ottawa zone. No icing there. Where's the puck here? Ottawa will bring it into the Flyer end and just backhand it behind the net. Drysdale gets it out to center. That'll be icing. That will be icing. So it'll be an offensive zone draw for Ottawa. Ottawa wins the draw. Spence's shot saved Vladar, and he holds. They will go to a TB timeout here. Down to 2 people watching on Rumble. once again, with the Olympics coming up, if you're not too familiar with the Miracle on Ice story, now we did get the movie back in the early 2000s, but Netflix did a documentary diving deeper into the team. It was very cool seeing the guys reminisce. Ottawa has it behind their own net here. 7.5 minutes left to go. Here comes Ottawa up through center. That's sent in. York back to get it. Flyers able to bank it out the center, but Ottawa right back on it. Let him know, Charles. He says your support and contributions on the PAS network are greatly appreciated. You're valued indeed. Thanks. People should be chatting it up because once baseball starts, your comments are probably going to get skipped. Flyers unable to keep that one onside. Konechny will flip it back in. Shots are 18-5. My goodness. Michkov's onside. Has it back behind the net. Now Brink. Shot save. Reimer put the left pad out. Flyers are able to bank this one back out the center. 5.5 to go here in the second. Cates back behind the Flyer net. Turns it over. Shot goes wide. Barkey along the far boards. Ottawa comes away with it. Kachuk the shot. Save. That one caught the safety netting. 4:53 left here in the second. Man, this has been a fast second period. Right, Charles? Let them know. Let them know about the chat during a baseball stream. All right. Offensive zone draw for Ottawa here to the left of Ladar. Ottawa wins it. Shot is blocked. Barkey banks it out. Tip it. Tried to cut to the middle, but he's bumped off there. Senators will clear the zone. Tip it. Tried to give it to Couturier. And maybe nobody can hear me. Ristolainen. The wrister is blocked. Zegras has got it. Tries to center one shot. Reimer got a piece with the blocker. Konechny back behind the net, looking for an outlet. Now around this side, that one deflected to the corner. Konechny back at the point. Oh, he lost his skate blade. Shot. Oh, off the outside of the net. Konechny. Cousins can't move. He's lost the skate blade. The shot, Zegras. The puck is loose. Konechny still got the puck. Holds. 3:20 left. Ristolainen deflected out. And Ristolainen loses the puck. Ottawa will clear it all the way down. I don't know. I don't think you can. Useless. He called him useless. Oh, the shot knocked the skate blade off his skate. They got to get that off the ice, no? Miss Gina says can't wait till the gang's back. Flyers win the draw again. The puck is loose. And Ottawa will clear it. If they hurry, it'll be a 2-on-1. Nope. Flyers get back. Cates brings it in for the Flyers. Michkov. Then he loses control. Shots are 19-8. 11-6 in favor of Ottawa this period. This will be icing on Ottawa again with 2:39 left. Sanheim the shot, high and wide. And Ottawa will clear. Brunstrom to Sanheim. Couturier. That's deflected, so no icing. 2:20 left to go here in the second. Here comes Ottawa. They're onside. It'll flyer end. Shot save, Vladar. Zegras brings it in. Flyers once again. 3-on-2 rush, and they don't even get a shot. Juleson, the wine, the shot. It's high and wide. Goes out of play. Flyer Dvorak getting kicked out of the faceoff circle here. This is powerful indeed, Charles. Pinto flips it out through center. This will be icing again. And Ottawa will win the draw. 90 seconds left here in the second period. They get to the Flyer blue line and just dump it down. Vladar's got it. Zegras up the right side. Dvorak, Flyers are onside. Zegras has it. Now Konechny. Over to Sanheim. Over to Ristolainen. The wrister towards the net is wide. Konechny gets to the loose puck. Gives it to Ristolainen. Zegras' shot is high and wide. And Cousins will clear it. This will be icing again. 49 seconds left. Fewest shots allowed per game. Ottawa is second lowest at 24.6 shots. But the Flyers aren't even close to that. I don't even think they're halfway there. No, they have 8 through 2 periods. Michkov's got it here, but they're only 1 away from tying it. Michkov keeps it onside. Michkov still with the puck. Tried the center one. Nobody was there. Oh, who are you centering it to when there's nobody there? Clown. Drysdale brings it in. 9 seconds left here in the period. Ottawa will clear it. Oh, they're onside. Ottawa The shot, puck loose, shot is high and wide, and that'll do it for the second period. 13-6 shots in favor of Ottawa that period, 21-8 for the game. And Ottawa gets the only goal that period. So we'll start the third at 1-0. On YouTube, we have gained a sub tonight on the YouTube side. Welcome in to whoever that was. We're at 11. Let's check the other side. We're up to 16 likes over there, so let's go. We gained some more. We're up to 27. The number is 35 tonight. If we get to 35 likes combined for the two YouTube streams, I give out 5 free channel memberships. We still have 3 people watching over on the Rumble side. Feel free to chat it up over there. We have 2 people watching on the Kick side. I do have follower-only chat on over there because all this nonsense we get in the chat. Check in on our guy Fitzy. He's doing the Lightning Panthers game. It's 3-0 Tampa Bay. 18 minutes to go in the second period there. Once again, baseball starts on the spring training starts on the 20th. Our Mets start playing on the 21st. (2026) baseball World Baseball Classic rosters revealed. Here is the full USA team for the World Baseball Classic. Outfielders, Byron Buxton, Corbin Carroll, PCA, and Aaron Judge. Love that. Designated hitter Kyle Schwarber. Infielders, Alex Bregman, Ernie Clement, Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt's still a free agent, I think. Bryce Harper, Gunnar Henderson, Cal Raleigh, Will Smith, Bryce Terang, and Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitchers, David Bednar, Matthew Boyd, Garrett Clevenger, Clay Holmes. Oh, I didn't realize Clay Holmes made Team USA. Griffin Jacks, Brad Keller, Clayton Kershaw, Nolan McLean. I knew McLean made it. Mason Miller, Joe Ryan, Paul Skeens, Tarek Skubal, Gabe Spear, Michael Waka, Logan Webb, and Garrett Whitlock is your Team USA for the World Baseball Classic. Charles with the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas, 71 degrees, expected low of 63, some rain in the forecast, partly cloudy skies, winds from the west at 27 miles an hour, and humidity is at 59%. Wow, wind 27. Oh, Mo 2. The way some of these Flyers fans and Philly media outlets fawn over Claude Giroux is cringeworthy. Dude won one playoff series during his 10 years as captain. Failure. Agreed. Loved Claude Giroux as a Flyer, but it was time for him to go. Now, honestly, right now, I do not believe Sean Couturier should be the captain of our team right now. I do not think Couturier is a good captain. But Mo2, thank you for stopping in. I thought he said he was going live. Maybe he's on the. No, don't want that. 8:45 left here in the intermission. Let's take a look at some other games going on tonight. Penguins have a 3-1 lead over the Sabres. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Islanders and Devils are tied at 1 after 2. Hurricanes still up 1-0 over the Rangers after 2. Capitals up 3-1 over the Predators after 2. And the Lightning still have that 3-0 lead over the Panthers with 15:22 left to go in the second. Wizards have an 82-70 lead over the Pistons. Magic up 74-56 over the Nets. Hawks up 61-60 over the Jazz at the half. Raptors up 65-58 over the Bulls at the half. Hornets up 47-36 over the Rockets. Spurs up 10-6 over the Mavericks. Little over 4 minutes in on that one. People. 5 minutes to go here in the intermission, everybody. Yeah, Charles says it. Grab some snacks and drinks. Bathroom break time. Charles, with another one of his many quotes saying, "You know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be." Once again, thank you, Charles, for always being here. Thank you, Miss Gina, as well. I know you guys know what it's like during baseball season. What is this? Charles says, "My honor, Sir John. Absolutely, 100%, no problem at all." Thank you for affording me the opportunity to contribute. And Miss Gina says, "You're welcome, Mr. PAS. Thank you for bringing the best streams all the time." Yeah, MLB action coming soon on the PAS network. Yep. But yeah, our next live stream, our next scheduled live stream will be Sunday again, maybe about noon, 1 o'clock somewhere. Most people will be getting ready to go to maybe to a Super Bowl party or something. So we'll go for about an hour again. We'll do another Q&A session. We'll talk about the book some more. Hopefully, still waiting every day. I keep checking to see if the Copyright Office has approved the book. Once it's approved, I will make it available for pre-sale. Once again, we went with the unedited version. I'm just going to throw it out there. We still got a minute here in the intermission. Yep. Thank you, Miss Gina. This is powerful. It was weird writing it. I'm like, because I knew it was going to be more than one book. Just because I know the story I have in my mind, I knew it was going to be more than one book. So it kept I kept trying to determine, man, when do I end the first book? When do I? There's got to be a good turning point to go from book one to book two, and we get that at the end. We get that at the end of book one. And book two continues off right where book one leaves ends. So, but we're only two and a half chapters done on book two. I'll take advantage of the minute. Be right back. Thank you, Miss Gina. For those of you that might be thinking, well, what's this guy talking about? Oh, I did write a book. It's called The Road to Rookie. So how many pages is it? Let's look. The actual story is 282 pages. So let's see. Table of contents. Yeah. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the third. Flyers down a goal here. Ottawa will win the draw, then flip it all the way down. Oh, was that called icing? I thought they got to the red line, but once again, here we go. Getting ready to start the third. Or they started the third. Flyers win the offensive zone draw, but turn it over, and Ottawa banks it out to center ice. Flyers are offside here. All right, Flyers trying to clear it out the center. And get to the red line and dump it all the way down. Reimer will stop it behind the net. Flyers have it here, having a hard time getting out of their own zone. Now the Flyers will head up ice. They get to the red line. And they flip it all the way down. Oh, puck came out in front of the net. But the defense was there for Ottawa. Save made by Vlador, and a hold for a whistle. It's 9 o'clock. I can tell what time it is without looking at the clock, just by what comes on television. Zegras brings it in onside. Toe drags. Shots deflected, but the Flyers have it here at center ice. They have to wait. They would have been offside. No, it's deflected back out the center. Flipped out through center. That one in on Vladar, and he just holds it over the puck up. We need to get offensive zone draws, not defensive zone draws. Public feelings says thanks for doing that. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for saying something in the chat. Let us know you're watching. Tonight, the last night of NHL action before the Olympic break. So the next Flyer game we do is not until the end of the month. Saved by Vladar again. I'll hold for a whistle. 17:47 left. We will officially do a New York Mets spring training game before we do another Philadelphia Flyer hockey game. Flyers win the draw here and able to clear it out to center ice, but Ottawa sends it right back in. Vladar stops it back behind the net. Brings Scott. Ottawa back behind the Flyer net. Brink goes qualified to Michkov. He'll hold. Couturier over to Sanheim. Tried to set. Grabenkin. Sanheim, the wrister, gets blocked. And Ottawa will clear. Get to the red line and just dump it all the way down. York sends it all the way down. Konechny. Shot is high and wide. York keeps it in. The wrister is blocked. York keeps it in again. Konechny, and it's intercepted. Cousins. Sanderson. Shot, safe. And the Flyers will head up the other way. Zegras. Save. Reimer with the save. And Senators will fling it all the way down. Not enough for icing. Grunstrom gets to center and backhands it in. Let up ice. Kachuk just shoves the player down, and here comes Ottawa the other way. I don't make predictions. I do not do score predictions. Ottawa will head up ice with the puck. get to the Flyer blue line. Flyers bank it back out the center, but Ottawa's got it. Right for along the near boards here in the Flyers' end. Gates has got it now for the Flyers up through center. All night long, the Flyers have not been able to get any offense going. Flyers are able to bank it out the center, but Ottawa's right on it. Charles says, my prediction is the team that scores the most goals wins the game. That is correct, Charles. Ottawa gets to the red line and just dumps it down. Sanheim holds. Flyers complete a change here. Now they'll head up ice. Ristolainen dumps it all down. Flyers, stop playing dump and chase. You're not getting to the puck. You're doing that. Cousins whips it all the way around the boards. That one's deflected out of play. 12:33 left. 24-9 are the shots. Flyers have 9 shots on goal for the whole game. We gained another sub. That's two subs tonight. We're up to 83.99 on the YouTube side. Excuse me. What is this? That's pretty cool. Showing some highlights from earlier in the game here. The draws at the Flyer blue line along the benches. Dvorak getting kicked out of the faceoff circle here. And Ottawa will win the draw. They'll whip it all the way down. York, Dvorak, and there'll be icing. I don't think that's their first game back. I think their first game back is the 25th. I think against the Capitals. Kachuk and Drysdale fight for it along the near boards here. And the Flyers come away with the puck. But Ottawa's got it right back. Here they come the other way. They get to the red line and just dump it all the way down. Ristolainen's got it now for the Flyers. Gates could not come up with it. Reimer will steer it towards Pinto. And here comes Ottawa. They're onside. Got a man going to the net. It's deflected. Michkov. Gates knocks it down here at the red line, and he'll whip it all the way around. Nine minutes in, 11 minutes to go. Tippett brings it up through center. Couturier tried to give it back to him. It's on Reimer, and he'll glove it and hold. Yeah, the Flyers. Our next Flyer broadcast. The 25th against Washington. The 26th against the Rangers. We'll check on the 28th to see if there's a Met game that day. So we got a couple Flyer games here left in this season before baseball really starts. But once baseball starts, we are done with hockey. Vladar will cover up. Tippett. Couturier. Oh, and it went wide on the backhand. Tippett's got it now. Sends it back down low to Couturier behind the net. Grabenkin gets to the puck. Tried to send it towards the net. It's blocked there, and it's 2-on-2 the other way. So 10:02 left. Juleson just got hit in the face with that puck. He's checking his helmet. Let's see. Oof. Barkey will bring it up through center. Flyers are onside. Puppet says 2-1 Flyers in overtime. Sign me up for that right now. Oh, here we go with another commercial break. There's been no action here. We're up to 5 watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. We've only had Maddie777 chatting it up tonight. No. Maybe we'll look into that. Earn. No. Oh. Connect shop. Yeah. We'll have to look into that. Somehow you're allowed to raid. I don't know. I don't know if Couturier will retire after this year or not. I don't know. Let's look. Oh, the puck goes wide. Nice job there. Ristolainen keeps it in here for the Flyers. Comes out front, shot, goes wide. He's 33. I just don't think he's a good captain. Cates able to keep it in. Where's the puck here? Cates. And Ottawa comes away with it. It's 2-on-2 the other way. But saying that, right now I don't know if there's a captain on the team. I don't know if there is a leader on this team. Oh, big hit there. York skates it in. The shot save, Reimer. Michkov's got it. Out to Drysdale. Drysdale still has it. Out to Couturier at the point. York tried to play it down low. Oh, saved by Reimer. Brinkus to the loose puck. Sanheim. Couturier now. Ristolainen. And loses control there. And Ottawa's got it behind their own net. 7:40 left. That one's deflected all the way down, so no icing. And Ottawa's got the puck into the Flyer end. There comes Ottawa again. Shot is wide. Tip it. Barkey to the red line. He'll dump it in. But no, once again, the Flyers playing this dump and chase game and don't get the puck 90% of the time. Bad pass there, but the Flyers will regroup. Zegras. Sealer. Flyers can't even get out of their own zone. Now they do. Zegras, but he loses control. York. Drysdale gets to the red line. Zegras, he's onside. Give it to Brink. Tried to center it one. It's deflected wide there. Cates. Ottawa was able to clear. .545 left. Brink shot. Sanheim. What are they, man? I'm not sure. I think they're just ready for the break. This will be icing on Ottawa, so the Flyers will get an offensive zone. 5:15 left. We do have 10 people watching us right now. Welcome in on the YouTube side. Excuse me. We have gained 2 new subs on the YouTube side. It's free to subscribe. Let's see where we are on the. We're 18 there. And 11 there. 18, 11. Oh, 29. We're getting close to our goal. Once again, we get to our like goal. I hand out 55 free memberships. So if you have not already on the YouTube side, hit that thumbs up for us. On all the other platforms, make sure you hit that follow button for us. And the Flyers, once again, not able to get set up on offense. Man, my goodness, this team can't even complete a pass when they do have the puck in the offensive zone. Flyers will hold here at their own blue line. Now they'll head up ice. And the Flyers turn it over. Five Flyers in their zone to one Senator, and they turn it over. Konechny brings it in onside. Shot is deflected up and out of play. 4:08 left. What's going on is that they're ready for the Olympic break. They're at a commercial break here. Do we have any finals yet? Nope, not yet. Still 11 minutes to go. The Penguins have a 3-2 lead over the Sabres. Islanders and Devils are tied at 1 with 5 minutes left. Hurricanes still up 1-0 over the Rangers with 3.5 minutes left. Capitals have a 3-2 lead over the Predators with 11.5 minutes left. In the game Fitzy's doing, he's got the Lightning up 4-0 over the Panthers. We'll keep an eye on Vladar here. See when the Flyers pull for the extra skater. Offensive zone draw. 4:08 left here. Sanheim skates it in. Back behind the net. Ristolainen sends it back behind the net again, but only Senators are there. Ristolainen now with the puck. Flyers will head back up ice. Zegras at the red line. Konechny keeps it in. Drysdale, the shot goes wide. York tries to center one. Drysdale gets to it, back behind the net. And only Senators are there. They'll bank it out to center ice. Winding down to 3 minutes left. No icing here. We'll keep an eye on Vladar to see when he goes to the bench. Puck is loose. Jeff Passan with another treat. Cates has it behind the net. Vladar goes to the net, or goes to the bench. Excuse me. The Flyers have the extra skater. York, 2 minutes left. Cates has got it behind the net. Zegras. Drysdale, the wrister. Where's the puck? York's got it. Tip it. Drysdale. Zegras. Over to tip it. Back to Zegras. Their big shot is wide. Cates. Over to Zegras. 1:35 left. York. Tip it. The shot is high and wide. Tip it gets the loose puck. Drysdale. The wide angle shot. Save. Flyers get the puck back. 1:20 left. Scores! Drysdale puts it in the net. And we're tied at 1. With 1:14 left on the clock, the Flyers tie it with the extra skater. Let's see if it gets deflected in front. No. Nope. Tippett knew it right away. Come on, boys, tie it up. Let's go. Yes, I called it, says Miss Gina. Finally, says Bam. One minute left here in regulation. Ottawa comes right back. They're onside. Missed the puck back behind the net. Ottawa's got it. Vladar with the save. Flyers come up through center. Couturier puts on the brakes, holds, tried to get it to Konechny down low. Couturier's got it, whips it around the boards here, the near side. Konechny with the puck. Tried to center it. It's deflected there. 23 seconds left on the clock. Ottawa will get to the red line and just dump it all the way down. Time for one rush here. Flyers. Nope. Ottawa's got it with 8 seconds left. And we will go to overtime. Drysdale with the big goal. Shots are 26-14. So the Flyers outshot Ottawa 6-5 there in that period, get the only goal. How the heck did that even happen? Well, they got the extra skater on and just kept passing it until they got a clean shot. Charles says bonus coverage on the PAS network. Yeah, Puppet Feelings predicted. Even hey, he came in and said the Flyers were winning 2-1 in overtime. Let's see how we are on the likes here. 12. We're up to 31 likes. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up for us. I guess we will take it. Hey, a point's a point, right? Right now, they're out of a playoff spot by 6 points. They can make it 5. They can make it 5 with a win. Make it 5 with a win. Both teams are 2-7 in overtime. Puppet says subbed. Let's go. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Once again, this is the last Flyer game until the end of February. February 25th will be our next Flyer game. 3-on-3 in overtime here, and Ottawa will win the draw. That in on Vladar. Where's the puck here? Senators get the puck back out to center ice. This happened the other night where the Flyers played almost 3 minutes of overtime and never touched the puck. It's a 2-on-1 for the Flyers the other way. TK, he's got the Vorak with him. TK the shot, save. It's going to go out to Kachuk at center. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. And Ottawa scores. So Ottawa gets the overtime winner. Vlador's not happy with something. So the Flyers do get the point. Unfortunately, unable to get the extra. But the Flyers did not play well all night. Lucky to get the tying goal there. And the Konechny missed, and then they took their time getting back, and it was a 2-on-1. I'm not sure what Vlador was upset about. Let's look. No, I don't know what he's upset about. So our next live stream will be Sunday. So our next scheduled live stream will be Sunday. So make sure you have notifications turned on. We'll have to come up with some things to do during the 20 days that the Flyers do not play. Once again, the Mets do start on the 21st. So we'll definitely mix in some baseball content here coming up to the season. Let me set it up on the YouTube side that it'll redirect you over to Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's got the other game here. So I'll tell you what game he's got, and I'll give you the score here in a second. Fitzy, there's Fitzy. Let's get rid of that. Thomas Fitzpatrick. There we go. Save. All right. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Unfortunately, our Flyers did not come away with a win, but they do get the point. So 6 points out of a playoff spot right now. Still a game in hand. So either got to start getting things turned around or time to start trading away some pieces. So that'll be a decision for Danny Briere to make during the stoppage. All right, on the YouTube side. Thanks again, everybody. Catch you next time. Thank you, Puppet. Really appreciate that. And yeah, we will see everybody next time.